In the past, I mentioned how creepy Kirby 64 feels at times and conceals this eerie atmosphere with cute and cuddly Kirby characters. Underneath the masquerading cutesy fronts lies many creepy locations that feels both relaxing and dreadful. One prime example of this is known as Planet Popstar's second level, the Autumn Forest. It does a great job of conjuring up this dreadful, uneasy feeling with a sight of calm reassurance. It's almost like the forest itself is a sentient being who traps innocent wanderers in a state of serenity, but also gives out the eerie vibe that you're being watched from afar and close at the same time. It may be filled with all sorts of enemies and such, but you can't help but feel as if there is an even stranger entity watching your every step. The music also does a fantastic job of putting you in this sleepy trance, but also on your toes simultaneously. It's a soundtrack I find myself humming out of nowhere despite not having played Kirby 64 in forever. Also, when you enter the giant tree, it's very apparent that it is carved from the inside and shows creatures have taken refuge inside of it, but doesn't show exactly who lived in it, further adding on to the mystery of this weird forest. Maybe it belonged to the monsters found inside the tree, but they could just be placed there to be on guard in case Kirby arrives. There's also that giant bottomless abyss when you ride the contraption built by Waddle Dee. What's that about? There's a crystal shard hidden way below the contraption, and you're supposed to dive deep just to retrieve it and then fly back up. It's very easy to miss your timing and die here. The eerie black void feels like it may swallow you whole any second. I've always found this section to be strange because how deep is this forest exactly that it counts as a death pit in the game? After you cross the abyss, you are taken to yet another giant tree with the insides carved out, and resembles a wooden fortress with a giant monster guarding the door. Then once you proceed, you encounter Adeline, the talented artist who can bring anything she paints to life. Now, wasn't it pitch black dark just a few moments ago? And suddenly it's bright and sunny. Why is that? Maybe beforehand when you venture into the forest, it's almost as if it was cursed to remain dark and spooky, and once you break free from the clutches of the forest, you'll be free from its curse and the weather returns to normal. This is the same location after all. Maybe this is the result of dark matter that is plaguing the planets with darkness. You're supposed to battle her who has been possessed by dark matter, but the boss fight itself is really easy once you learn the timing for each monster she created. I've always liked this boss fight because of how creative and colorful it is, and does a great job of introducing who Adeline is and what she's capable of. She joins your party and there you have it. This game remains one of my favorite Kirby games of all time because of how weird and eerie it feels exploring each and every level, and the music seriously does a fantastic job of contributing to the creepiness factor. Especially Ripple Star, where the soundtracks made the whole level feel like an actual horror game. I hope Nintendo will make another one of these type of Kirby games that capture the same energy 64 did. With that being said, thank you for watching. Do you also enjoy this game and its eeriness, and please like and subscribe for more videos like these if you want to.